Morning, friends. Welcome to the farm. Check this yesterday, today, and tomorrow. There's a sweet smell. Oh, it's beautiful. Check this one. Also, so I'm sitting in the sweetness. So the Charlie Kirk thing rattled me a little bit, mainly because of what I do on social media. I know there's not a lot of other guys that do the same, and they'll attest to the fact that you get a lot of death threats. I get them mainly from EFF members, which I sort of brush off as, farts in the wind. It's not something I really concern myself with, because they're kids and they're growing up, and as soon as they see the error in their ways, they'll stop all their nonsense. But that doesn't always happen, and we saw that with Charlie Kirk. Some psychos out there follow through and they prove to the world that they are insane, and they don't belong in society with the rest of us. And that it did shake me a bit. I was rattled by it. I was shocked that they would do something to such a harmless man, such a godly figure. He was a patriot, and everything he did was just, to better the country, better the people of America. And they go and kill him. But I guess you look at everyone that's been killed in the past years. They're all preaching about. They're all doing things good. When you do something good, evil comes to you. Go back, look at all the people that have been assassinated over the years. Gandhi, he got killed. Look at even John Lennon was trying to do something good and he got assassinated. Look at Malcolm X, assassinated. All these acts. I mean, go through right through to the back, see why they kill these people. When you try and do good. And one thing about Charlie Kirk, he always argued facts. He put the facts down on the table. And you can't argue with him. You can argue his opinions, but you can't argue the fact, and that gets quite frustrating for some people. He embarrassed a lot of people when they try to argue with him, and children that haven't got discipline throw tantrums. And often I saw in a lot of his different meets, he was in the front line with the kids, trying to sort of make a breakthrough, which I'm sure he did. And now, obviously, the breakthrough is through. But at what cost? His children have to grow up without a father now. And what have they done to those kids mentally? His wife is ruined. It's just such a mess. But he's ignited a spark, hopefully, in the Americans. One thing that shocked me a lot was the comments. How many hateful, evil people there are out there that were saying that they're happy about it, and he was gun control, and he was talking against having gun control, and look what happened, and they think it's funny. I can tell you, as a South African, as a KwaZulu Nataler, and this is facts now that I'm telling you now. We were told when the July riots hit, we were told we're on our own. The cops aren't going to help us. The police weren't. The army wasn't called until right at the end, once we'd already broken or chopped the head of the snake off. And we figured out we had to stand together, white, black, coloured, Indian. There was no race, no fight. We all stood together as neighbours, fighting for what was right and what was ours, and our survival. And we found out what their weakness was, these looters, and we saw that they didn't have structure. They initially started out with a bang, and then they fizzled out, and we figured out what caused it. So we know we're ready for them next time. But if we didn't have firearms, we didn't have guns, we would have been dead in the water. And now, to show just how evil our government is, they're busy passing laws to make gun control even harder, even more difficult for people to get licenses. What does that do for the criminal? Just makes things easier, so much easier, because a criminal doesn't go through any of those tests. They don't do firearm licenses. They don't have to apply for all that. They don't care. They just take illegal firearms, and there are millions of illegal firearms in this country. You'll never get rid of them. They're hidden under kraals. They're hidden in flipping inside trees, inside roofs, they're hidden all over the place. We used to find them for a living. That's what I did for it when I started work, to go look for firearms. They're everywhere, so you'll never stop it. You'll just stop the legal people that have gone out and they want to protect themselves and their family. You'll just stop them from arming themselves and protecting themselves. So what is the government trying to do there? Yeah, shows you how corrupt our government is. Anyway, gun laws, yeah, you got to have some control, but you've also got to let people look after themselves and take care of themselves and protect themselves. Um, it's got nothing to do with the gun. It's got to do with the person wielding it and the psychos that are running around out there. If you look at before this killing happened, or this murder happened to Charlie Kirk, there was that young lady that got murdered in the bus or train or whatever she was. He just walked past, stabbed her in the neck with a knife. So if you outlaw guns, you're going to go and outlaw all the knives as well. Eh? And then we'll butter our bread with our fingers, you prick. So, I mean, wakey, wakey. It is not the gun. It is the psycho holding it. And if you take that gun away, he will pick up a bat. We will pick up a piece of steel or something, and he'll stab you with it. It's not the gun. Wakey, wakey. Anyway, folks, so this year is there's just so much going on in this year. 2025, we knew it was going to happen. Flipping hell. Wow. Yeah, here we go. Have a good Friday, people. Have a good weekend. We'll see you afterwards, and hopefully we don't have any more shockers.